Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. It is the year 2571 and we are making some good progress now in the war in heaven. The Bavi are at 82% war exhaustion. We are at 76%. So we have taken the lead. Our ships are repairing and reinforcing. We're also building a Colossus, but we're just getting started on that. Our ships are now repaired, and since we have the lead against the Bavi at the moment, I'm going to go up here and attack the Prethrin Scourge. So our fleets will sail majestically away from the starbase, and we will get back into some action using a gateway here, I guess it looks like.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
So far so good, but the Bavi are really our main concern. So I'm going to have our fleets go ahead and repair once again, and then when they are done with that, I'm going to send them into Bavi space. The game automatically plotted a course that took us into Scourge space, and I didn't really want to do that, so I'm going to send them down this way. It will take a little bit longer. But even during the war, politics continue to happen. Political maneuvering, and the Senate has another resolution to vote on. Cooperative research channels, which will increase our diplomatic weight from our tech, increase our research station output, but it will also increase our starbase upkeep, which is not really good for us because we have so many starbases. We are very spread out because we are gaining colonies from this war. But I'm going to go ahead and vote for this, even though I think it's going to negatively impact our economy, which is already shaky. We just gained another colony, which, like I just said, is kind of a mixed blessing. The Imari Colossus continues to periodically encase planets in an impenetrable shield. We are building our own Colossus, but it is a different type of Colossus, so hopefully we'll get to use it. Meanwhile, our fleets have arrived at their destination, but the system is already under the Imari control. They are bombarding a planet here. So I'm going to send our fleets up this way. We have scum and villainy on Takir. This is kind of a recurring theme throughout this video, and it has been, I guess, for a while in these videos, but we're gaining lots of colonies because of this war, and they are often in bad shape when they become ours. So combine that with my bad colony management skills, and we often end up with scum and villainy, deviant signals, rogue drones, things of that nature. I'll try to fix them over time, but they are a problem. Meanwhile, our ships have once again arrived in a system that the Imari are already occupying. So I'm going to move them elsewhere, but it looks just like a general thing that the Imari are being very aggressive, pushing into Bavi space. I'm not sure where they need our help. I thought I would move our fleets down this way to the southern part of the map, but it's the same story down here. The Bavi are being invaded aggressively by the Imari. So maybe, since we are still leading in this war, maybe our time would be best served going and fighting the Scourge. But meanwhile, the Imari have become so cocky that they have claimed a system that belongs to us. We just captured Skrekin, and the Imari want that system. I don't really have a problem with that, but right now I have other things to think about. We're going to go ahead and send our fleets back up into Scourge space. I'm being very cautious because I know there is at least one big group of Scourge fleets lurking around somewhere with a military strength of nearly 400k. So I don't want to run into them, but we are going to move up this way now. Scum and villainy on another colony. Like I said, it's a recurring theme, but let's kill some Scourge and take out our frustrations.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Some of these systems don't even have star bases. They just have planets with Scourge on them. But we're going to go ahead and send our fleets back to repair. In the meantime, more rogue drones have appeared on one of our colonies. My colony management skills continue to disappoint. Meanwhile, our mirror dimension counterparts are also having problems with their economy and their war effort. I'm not surprised. If they are mirror images of us, then surely they must be having problems. But in the meantime, our fleets are now repaired. You can see the Scourge are expanding quite a bit over here, which is a concern. But I decided to go ahead and keep fighting over here for now. And I initially decided to send my fleets up this way to clear out some Scourge space. I changed my mind almost immediately, and that is another recurring theme of this video. You will see that I changed my mind a lot, but I decided that clearing that space for the Bok was not what I wanted to do, because they're expanding over there. I would rather fly up this way and then clear out space for the High Kingdom. But it will take us a while to reach that destination, and in the meantime, we have a deviant signal on another colony. That's no good. Scum and villainy on another colony. That's no good. Rogue drones on another colony. That's no good. But we gained a colony here, which may or may not be good, depending on your point of view. But finally, we arrived at our destination. But also, there are more rogue drones. So that's no good. There is another wounded Scourge Queen. This happened a few videos back, and I didn't do anything about it. Another empire found the wounded queen, but there is another one. So I think this time I'm actually going to try to do something about it. Perhaps we should send an expedition. Yes, we should send an expedition. So checking out the situation log, we can see where this injured Pretheran Queen is and mark the system, track the system. There it is. So let's go ahead and get one of our science ships and send them over this way. Meanwhile, our military fleets have captured this system, so let's have them move on. There's a Scourge fleet down this way. I started to send my ships here. And then, once again, I changed my mind and sent them over here. I figured it would be best to take out that fleet as quickly as possible. So far so good, but I noticed on the map what looked like a bunch of Scourge fleets on the move. So I was about to move my fleets here, and then I got scared and decided to take a look at the map first. And down here is a group of Scourge fleets totaling about 400k. So I'm scared, I admit it. Meanwhile, my science ship seems to be parked on the injured queen, but I'm not sure anything is actually happening. And also, meanwhile, more scum, more villainy on Skrekin. So that's not good. I went ahead and took another Scourge system before turning around and running away from those Scourge fleets. They're still down here. So we are going to move back up. Well, we'll go ahead and take this system. So now I think I want to get my fleets away from those Scourge fleets. Let's head back over this way. But once again I changed my mind and decided to come back up here to take out this system. In the meantime, I noticed my science ship, for whatever reason, I don't even know why this is the case, but I'm not able to research the projects in this system. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here. It said I needed a science ship in orbit. So maybe I needed to orbit the sun. I don't know, but there are enemy fleets in the area, so I'm going to have my science ship move over here to this star base. In the meantime, the vote has been passed in the Senate. The cooperative research channels has passed, for better or worse.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
So we've taken some more Scourge space. I noticed this up on the map here. Looked like an enemy, but it's just some pirates that are very, very weak. So not worried about that. The High Kingdom can do something about that if they want. But meanwhile, I'm looking at this big area of Scourge down here, and I'm kind of concerned about it. And I thought, let's go ahead and bring our fleets back down to our old home base in Ijogen. But then, once again, I immediately changed my mind. And I decided to bring my fleets over here to our second home on the left side of the map at this star base. Nusakan, I guess, is how you would pronounce that. So we're going to bring our fleets back there to repair and reinforce. We had to go through one more Scourge system on the way, but in the meantime, our deal to import exotic gases has run out once again, so we're going to renew that. I didn't show this deal in the last video because I ran out of my clips. There's a certain quota of clips to put in these projects for Share Factory, and I ran out of clips. I know that was disturbing that I didn't show the exotic gas import deal. So hopefully this will set your mind at ease, but never mind that, because in the Gossamer system, our Colossus has been constructed. There it is, kind of superimposed over the starbase, but it definitely looks different from the Imari Colossus. It's a different type of Colossus, actually, but also we're a different species, so I don't know how many different graphic designs there are for Colossi, but we are going to go ahead and move our Colossus. Try to keep them safe. We're going to move them up this way around the outer edge of the galaxy. There's some pirates in this system, but it looks like they may be about to be destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and move the Colossus down this way, and we're going to move our Colossus over here to the Nusakan system with the rest of our fleet. One more piece of bad news. We've got deviant signals on Silith Prime. Hopefully we can take care of this. But overall, things are going well. The Bavi are at 98% war exhaustion, and we are at 81%. So that's very good. I'm going to go ahead and reinforce my fleets. We lost a few ships, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But our fleets are repairing and reinforcing. Our Colossus is on the move. The war is going well. I think we're about to win the war in heaven, or at least our team is about to win the war in heaven. And then we will have to concentrate on the Scourge. But I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this video. So for now, as always, thanks for watching.